This whole team doing a wonderful job of protecting the basketball. 6 seconds to shoot. Williams down the lane. Scoop shot. That's the way you get it started.
And that's exactly what
this season has really established herself as a nice defensive presence this season. Burton right down the lane with the right. Bounces in.
And great job around the perimeter.
Well, Mo, you know this. This is a recipe for disaster potentially for the young Sun team. This crowd and the ball pressure. Williams for 3. Strings a triple. To shoot, still plenty of time to work with it. Charles trying to challenge the young Neepkins. Charles spinning. Oh, she left her behind and she smooches it off the window. Suns still looking for their first field goal of the game as we near 3 minutes into this game. Ledger Walker right on cue will rattle home the 3. And you see the round of applause. Quickly gets it into Burton. Burton to the corner. Williams another 3. She's got 2 triples. Nell Angloma, who many people feel might have been one of the late pick steals of the draft. Here's Williams curling. Jetchi for 3. The crowd wants it. Oh, they get it. Like she never was gone for a couple of games. Nelson Adota rumbling down the lane. Nice finish with the left.
And that's exactly.
At the end of a weekend, too. People bring in the juice. We know they've been busy over the last couple of days. Williams, stop, pop, rises. She's up to 10 points already. Here's Hayes checking into the game. Picks up her dribble. Shot clock at 5. Just looking for a safety valve. Has to put up a tough shot off the backside of the backboard. Shot clock winding down. Salon able to beat the buzzer. Hayes got her hand in the cookie jar momentarily. Nelson Oda. Oh, get that out of here. Me here all over it. Shot clock winding down. Long 3 from up top for Morrow, who's able. The Sun 1-6 on this season. Sit at the bottom of the standings right now. Valkyries trying to be the 3rd team with 4 wins. It's Hayes right to the cup. Nelson Adota took a shot from Chen, able to stand her ground. Dumps it off to Morrow. Morrow, mid-range jumper. She's got 2 straight buckets for 5 points. They picked her up after she was released by Golden State. Morrow can't get 3 straight buckets. Fights for a rebound, though. Morrow carving out some real estate. She has put in 7 bench points. Van Lith, they're looking to post up Beer. She's getting some terrific help side defense as Charles showing. Beers this time. BB slapping at it. Burton, pitter-patter dribble, splits a pair, steps back for 3, lets it fly, knocks it down.
She gets the big on.
Set the screen on the weak side. It's Burton here that'll take the ball screen. She gets trapped momentarily. Charles, catch, shoot, puts it up quick. Oh, what a shot. Burton, Ledger Walker trying to fight through some screens, defending her. Williams for 3, a little too long, poked alive by the Valkyries. Chechi, she'll let it fly. Oh, yeah! 14-point lead for Golden State. It's their largest of the game, and it's the 2nd 3 for Chechi. And Gloma able to stick the jumper, and you see the way she's able to score.
But I can only imagine what that does to some of these players when the game is so mental.
It's a hard adjustment as Ledger Walker sticks the jumper, especially for a team like the Valkyries, where Salon gets a hand on it. However, back into the hands of Burke. Burke caught him between a shot and a pass. The rebound goes right back to Edwards, and she's able to put it in. Are you a flopper in the media and staff game?
No. I couldn't even get into the paint.
Chen hits the runner off of 1 leg. It's about the 3rd near make for the Sun that has just not gone their way. Hayes knifing through 2 defenders. What a finish! Hayes, look at her, go towards the rim. Chen turns the corner. Oh, wheel drive, and it is good. Williams, who had those 10 points in the first quarter, scoreless in the second. Cat-like crossover. Burton able to pick up the loose ball. Charles for 3, rattles home. Neepkins to her college roommate, Ledger Walker, and the 2 Bruins connect for a transition 3.
Well, the chemistry, the connection is real between those 2.
Burton, without a turnover in the first half, just easily goes right to the rim, unimpeded.
She sees the rookie, goes at her with the...
Williams working against Neepkins, back out to Stokes, who gives it to Gabby once again. Gabby, open look for 3, rainbow tray, splashes home. Valhalla Happy to have her. She's got the rock, 5 to shoot. Flips it over. KT, open look for 3. That goes down.
And the Sun did a good job there keeping the Sun only 3 of 10 from three-point land in this one.
Williams, the drive, the dish. KT, pump fake, blow by. One more extra pass. VB. Oh, it is good. Chen, the quick baseline drive. The dish. Williams, the scoop, the score. Yo, Gabby.
Gabby Williams doing it from the inside out right there, doing a great job just taking her defender all the way to the hole.
Edwards hits the pop-up shot for that. Would certainly send this crowd into a frenzy. They would love to see her take the floor. As we mentioned, just one practice so far with the Valkyries, as Nelson Adoda able to get the... That is all over any movement we might see down there. Salon looking to connect, rolls it in.
She needed to see one go down from 3, her first of the game.
18-6 run for the Valkyries. Nelson Adoda on the extended block inside. Morrow, tough find off the glass. Van Lith curling. Sun working around. Jackson able to hit the 3. Ashlyn Jackson. That's got to feel good for her. Ami here. The pump, the drive. Oh, look at her sky for the lay-in. That was the 15th turnover for Connecticut. Hayes right down the lane. Easy 2.
20 points in the paint for the Golden State Valkyries.
Ledger Walker, hesitation dribble, corralled by 2 defenders. Salon all over it. Jackson curling, firing her second 3 of the quarter.
And I know the Valkyries have a huge lead here.
She's warming up. We'll see if she makes her Valkyries debut. The 5th overall pick in 2025. But it's Hayes, the veteran. 1-2 step in the lane, knocked down, ball loose. Amir grabs it, puts it in.
They roll deep, and they've been doing such a great job.
Hayes floats a pass. What a delivery, and an even better finish from Amir. Caitlin Chen, we pointed out her ability to get in the paint. Her on-ball defense has just been sticky throughout the evening.
It really has. Even when she has to recover, she does a great job of just finding that person once again.
You expect that to continue to roll, as Valhalla always showing out here at home. And the jumper is good for Edwards on the other end. Credit Indiana, they're playing good basketball right now. And you go on the road on the second of a back-to-back, that's tough to do. What also is tough to do is Charles going right through the defender and drops it in. Ami here calling for it, hands it off to Charles. Ami here rolling. Charles will take it herself and gets it to drop.
Kyla Charles.
Traits that the Valkyries tend to like, as you know. Salon hits the front of the rim. There's Winantanda, offensive rebound. Salon, the drive, floats in air and goes off the window.
And the crowd is already excited to see it. And so are we.
Considered a rookie. She's going to get an open look. How about that? Oh, what an opening. Chen, the cut, surrounded by 3 defenders, fading away. Tough finish for Caitlin Chen.
And that is why Natalie...
They send the double team towards her off the ball screen to the Sun. Chen, the drive in the paint, kicks it out. They work it around. Yochite for 3. Oh, yes! Welcome to Valhalla! The jumper's good for Van Lith, but I think Yochite is going to in one practice. That's the crazy thing. And we heard Coach Nakaste say she doesn't want to just send players out there to just go play. There's got to be a method to it as well, too, as Neepkins gets the tough jumper. Yochite. Neepkins defending. One-hand pass. Look at that. Rifles it right to Prechtel. And that will do it here. A season-high 97 points. The bench goes for 53. And your Golden State Valkyries pick up their 4th win of the season on the debut evening of their first ever draft pick, Yochite.